Hello Manchester fans, welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Man United want £41.6 million star, he's expected to move to Liverpool. Manchester United are one of the most historic clubs in the world, and over the years, they have had different rivalries that have continued to date. One of those teams that are arch rivals of the Red Devils are Liverpool. Understandably, in all these seasons, the two teams have not just had battles on the pitch, but even off it, they have had transfer market battles, with often one getting a slight lead ahead of the other with a talented signing. Now, as per Sky, Man United want to sign talented Bundesliga attacker Omar Marmoush, who has been in sensational form for Eintracht Frankfurt. However, the player will reportedly be heading to Liverpool. Frankfurt understands that they have a very special player in their hands, and are demanding a fee of around £41.6 million to part ways with him. It is not a fee that should trouble the Red Devils, but the player's desires matter. Manchester United under Ruben Amorim are setting up in a 3-4-3 formation, and make no mistake, there aren't many players in Europe who are better suited to one of the three roles in attack than Marmoush on current form. The Egyptian attacker, however, would want to continue the legacy of his nation's biggest superstar Mohamed Salah, and what better way to do it than take the superstar's place at Anfield? It might be written in the stars. Atletico de Madrid logo. Atletico de Madrid. Loading official content. Keep watching. As for Amorim, the last thing he needs is to sign players who don't want to be here. Thus, Man United must pass on Omar Marmoush and look at the next player who fits the same profile. Let's wait and see how it goes. No disrespect to Arsenal, but this is Manchester United, says Bodo/Glimt goalkeeper. Manchester United hosts Bodo/Glimt in the Europa League, and the Norwegian side are embracing the challenge. You cannot blame Bodo/Glimt for being a little distracted when they take on Manchester United. Bodo/Glimt can clinch their league title with a win over Lillestrøm at the weekend. Any slip-up, and they could fall to second. It presents a dilemma for their coach Kjell Knutsen, especially with the clear excitement of playing at the Theatre of Dreams. Norwegian champions-elect Bodo/Glimt almost have a free hit against United. But what they must do is ensure that whatever happens at Old Trafford does not distract them enough to blow their title chances this coming weekend. Nonetheless, the Bodo/Glimt players are excited about playing against Manchester United. Goalkeeper Nikita Hykin, 29, explained he has come up against some big teams before, but they simply do not compare to Manchester United. He explained via Dagbladet, "I don't want to show disrespect to Arsenal and AC Milan, but this will definitely be right up there. When it comes to history and football tradition, it is big for a club from northern Norway to face Manchester United." He added, "It will be an exciting match. This is a big game for us. It is a privilege to be here and meet one of the biggest teams and organizations in the world of football. We will go out there, do our best, stick to the plan and enjoy it." Bodo/Glimt played Arsenal in the Europa League in 2022, losing 1-0 at home and 3-0 at the Emirates. Bodo/Glimt manager comments. Bodo/Glimt manager Knutsen spoke out to praise new United head coach Ruben Amorim as a masterstroke appointment by the club. He adds that he is also delighted to get the chance to manage his team against Manchester United, and is determined to give a good account of themselves. Knutsen said, "Sometimes you catch the big fish. We get to play against one of the world's biggest teams, with a rich history. It's incredible. We are looking forward to it. But we are not here on holiday. We want to perform and show how good we can be." He expressed his admiration for the talent in the Manchester United squad, but wants his side to leave their own impression and stick to their game plan. We face a very good team with big names and quality in every position. Our mantra is to always cultivate our identity, and we will do that. Ruben Amorim is quite clearly a fan of Manchester United wonderkid Godel Kakanki, as the teenager is becoming a regular in first-team training. Of all the talented young players currently at Carrington, it is the 16-year-old central defender who has caught Ruben Amorim's eye. Godel Kakanki only signed his scholarship deal over the summer and made his U21 debut for Manchester United last month. Kakanki was in first-team training from Amorim's first session last week, and he made the matchday squad on Sunday against Ipswich. Now, it looks as though he is set to feature in the group to head to Old Trafford on Thursday. Kakanki's chances of being involved at least in the squad were boosted as Amorim confirmed both Harry Maguire and Linny Yoro would miss out along with Victor Lindelof and Johnny Evans seemingly missing training. Formerly only an under-18 regular, Kakanki is the only youngster who Amorim has had in first-team training, with even Harry Maas sent back to the U21s and U18s. There is a fairly logical reason for this. Manchester United draw up 4-player striker wish list for January paper talk. Plus, Leicester owner confronts players over disrespectful Christmas party video. Man City's 115 charges case may not be settled until after next season. Ex-Liverpool goalkeeper Loris Karius is contemplating retiring at 31 after failing to find a new club. Manchester United draw up a 4-player striker wish list for January, with Victor Gyökeres put on hold. Liverpool face an anxious wait over the fitness of Ibrahima Konate after he picked up a late injury against Real Madrid. Ruben Amorim admits there is a concern over the lack of goals in his Manchester United side and has challenged his forwards to solve the issue. Ex-Liverpool goalkeeper Loris Karius is contemplating retiring at 31 after failing to find a new club. Wrexham owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have found themselves involved in a planning row as they look to build a new training center for the club's young stars. Formula One's leading steward Tim Mayer has been sacked by FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem. The Premier League's war with Manchester City over 115 alleged breaches of financial rules could not be settled until after next season. The EFL has written to all of its clubs in the wake of the latest David Coote allegations to urge them to consider upping security around referees at forthcoming matches. The organizers of rugby's Rebel League have set a target of September 2025 to activate millions of pounds worth of player contracts for a competition that could upend the sport. Bill Sweeney's £1.1 million salary as Rugby Football Union chief executive was boosted by blending together the win percentages of the England men's and women's teams, with the women producing a far superior win percentage over the bonus period. Newcastle Falcons owners are seeking to sell the Premiership club. Greg Norman is being replaced as the chief executive of LID Golf by Scott O'Neill, who has been in charge of Legoland. Austin Trusty admitted it was an angry Celtic dressing room on Wednesday night, but no one was raging at Cameron Carter-Vickers. Celtic fans have slammed the club after they offered supporters the chance to buy virtual sections of the Parkhead pitch. Manchester United reveal cost of sacking Erik ten Hag and hiring Ruben Amorim. Manchester United have confirmed that it cost the club £10.4 million to sack Erik ten Hag. The Dutchman was dismissed less than 24 hours after the team's 2-1 defeat to West Ham on October 27. Ten Hag had only signed a new contract with United in July, which kept him tied to Old Trafford until 2026. United's latest financial report has revealed that it had cost the club £10.4 million to pay off and members of his coaching staff. The report has also revealed that United spent approximately £11 million in registration costs to bring Ruben Amorim and his backroom team from Sporting to Old Trafford this month. Elsewhere, United have raised the cost of tickets for members to £66 and have removed concession prices for the remainder of the season. The cheapest tickets for a United game at Old Trafford were priced at £40 for adults and £25 for children. United supporters are now planning a protest outside Old Trafford ahead of their Premier League game at home to Everton on Sunday afternoon. Manchester United Supporters Trust, MUST, has slammed the club's decision and described it as a step backwards in their relationship with Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe's leadership team. A statement from MUST read, "Suffice it to say that the idea that the fans must pay their fair share for the club's excesses and/or mismanagement, and above all, the Glazers' lack of investment over 2 decades, is offensive. We fans have done everything we have been asked. We have cheered the players on even in the face of substandard performance. We have objected to this action in the strongest possible terms, both for the action itself and the complete lack of consultation, which is a step backward based on the process we had agreed with the club before Ineos' arrival. Over the coming days, MUST will be seeking urgent discussions with the club to get them to listen to fans' concern at this policy. United fans have sucked up a lot. We will not be silent on this, and we need to be prepared to resist any attempts to further drive up ticket prices."